Hello everyone! Welcome to our Wellness Wednesday live on this page, Planet Wellness. I'm Patrina. If you're joining us live, please say hello in the comments below. And if you're watching on the replay, please type in #replay. So I'm going to be doing this live on my own again today because some of you may have known that Ronald's injured his back. He's on the mend. He's feeling a lot better. However, he's not fully well yet. So it's just me today. However, I've got something exciting to share with you. And you may have already read in the title of the video that I am going to be talking about bananas. Now, you may think bananas is fairly simple fruit, and you may know all about it. However, do you know that there are actually books about bananas? I did not know that until I met a very pleasant young lady I think about 3-4 years back, and she actually wrote some books about bananas, which I'm going to share with you just in a few minutes. She doesn't actually know that I'm actually going to be sharing her books. It'll be a nice surprise for her, and I'm going to also tag her name in the comments later, so that if you want to get in touch with her about your questions on bananas, I have to say she's probably more of the expert than myself anyway, so feel free to get in touch with her. Now, a few years ago, I came across this quite cute banana hanger, we call it. It's got a nice monkey here, and what attracted me is because I'm actually Chinese and born in the year of the monkey, so that's my little gift for myself, and that's how we hang the bananas. Now, if you look at these bananas, they are slightly riper. You can see it's got like the blackish, brownish marks over here, and that is really the sign that it's actually the best time to actually eat it. Compared to this bunch, for example, you can see it's much cleaner yellow with hardly any black dots, and these would be not so ripe for now. So I would actually leave these for a few days more. And if you're in a country where you get some sun, then obviously do put these in the sun so that it helps to ripen as well. Whereas these ones are a bit more ripe, and you can actually start eating them as well. So what are the benefits of bananas? To name a few, I'm sure most of you already know, it's very high in potassium. And potassium is a mineral that is very useful for circulation. It helps with the circulation of especially oxygen in the body, so that it helps you to be alert, more alert as well. So one tip is, if you have, say, children, or if you're going for some exams, then by all means, make sure on the day or the day before, eat some bananas so that your brain is more alive and healthy and more active, more alert as well. And it's also high in energy in terms of carbohydrates. So I'm sure if you have ever watched like a tennis match, you'll always see these tennis players. They're going to be eating like a banana during the time out, because that helps with the energy. People like tennis players, badminton players, where there's a lot of running around to do in exercise. So that's a good source of energy, and it's also quick because it's quite easy to eat. It's sort of like a portable food as well. So if you're going like traveling, I would recommend you pack some bananas as well, because it's really handy to actually just eat while you're commuting as well. And why not even pack it for your lunch? However, if you're having, say, like breakfast, then if you're having, say, for example, a bowl of oats, porridge oats, then I would also add some bananas into the oats as well. At least one banana, just slice it. And the other thing that the banana is rich in is a vitamin called B6. And this is especially useful for the ladies who are suffering from premenstrual syndrome, where we get a bit cranky during that time of the month. So that helps with the mood swings as well, because it contains a substance called tryptophan, which converts into serotonin, which is like the happy chemical. So it helps with mood swings as well. Apart from that, if you're a smoker, this is quite interesting. if you're trying to quit smoking, which I hope you will, especially if it's a New Year resolution of yours, then the banana will actually help because it contains other B complex vitamins, which will help you with the sort of like the withdrawal symptoms from the nicotine itself. So that's another good tip. And the banana is also high in iron, so that helps if you're anemic as well. And like I said, for the ladies especially, if it's, you know, because when we menstruate, we lose blood during the each month, so most women will tend to be anemic in that sense. So banana is high source of iron as well. And for example, if you would like to reduce your blood pressure, bananas is actually also good. Now I'm going to read out to you this is from a study actually, the various percentages of the various benefits found in the banana. Before that, I've also remembered that one other thing is banana is actually good for also a good source of fiber. So if you're constipated, I would recommend you eat at least one banana every day to help with your constipation, because as you know that if we do not expel waste every day or every time we eat a meal, then the food's actually clogged up in your digestive system, and this is where it's like the engine of our body. And if that's not clean by expelling the waste after we've consumed a meal, then this is where all the illnesses and diseases start. So like I said, that's a good source of fiber as well for constipation. Now, so the benefits include potassium, that's 9% in one banana, that's about 118 grams, so a medium-sized banana, like one of these. That will contain 9% of the recommended daily intake for potassium. Vitamin B6 is 33%, vitamin C 11%, magnesium 8%, copper 10%, manganese 14%. It's 24 grams of carbohydrates, 3 grams of fiber. And if you've been following us, we say that on average you will need at least 30 to 38 grams of fiber every day for a proper bowel movement. So one banana will add 2 to 3 grams, which is about 10% of the fiber intake that you need daily. 1.3 grams protein and just 0.4 grams fat. Now, there was a study as well. It says one 13-year study in women determined that those who ate bananas 2 to 3 times a week were 33% less likely to develop kidney disease. Now, this is really interesting. However, other studies also note that those who ate bananas 4 to 6 times a week, so that's double, instead of 2 to 3 times a week, 33% less kidney disease. If you increase it to 4 to 6 times a week, the percentage increases to 50% less likely to develop kidney disease compared to those who don't eat the fruit. Now, while I say that the bananas, hi Laura, good to see you watching. So while like I said, all the bananas are beneficial, what I would also like to remind you is that with everything, it's down to moderation. Do not exceed eating bananas. Years ago, we treated a lady who was she was a physical trainer, trainer, and she was eating like, that's 5 in a bunch. She was eating like 6 bananas every day. Now, she in the end actually suffered from hypothyroidism because she had too much of the contents of the bananas. If you eat 6 of these every day, that's actually too much. So we recommend like 1 a day, or 2 to 3 every week itself, rather than 6 a day. Now, the reason why she wasn't coping with 6 a day is because although she was a physical trainer, if you imagine, normally when you go to the gym, the physical trainer, they are more like the coaches or the mentors. So they are not really the ones doing the exercise compared to the person who's actually being trained by them. So what happened with this lady is, although she was a physical trainer, because she wasn't as active as the person that she was training, and she was eating 6 bananas a day, that was actually too much for her. So just bear that in mind. If you're not very active, then make sure you do not eat so many bananas in a day, because that will be too much as well. So hi Laura, like I said, I hope you're well. So as I promised, I was going to share with you a book that this lady has written, and it's a recipe book on bananas. It says The Secret Life of Bananas. It's a cookbook, and what I like about this book is you can see it's a spine, and if any of you have had these like desk type calendars, she's actually made it into that side where you can actually just flip it over. So it's quite handy to put on your kitchen shelf while you're cooking. You can actually just, flip over and look at the recipes there. Now, also the other thing is I want to share is sometimes some people don't know that they think bananas are only like yellow, but they come originally normally in green before it gets ripened, and that's a good photo of the bananas as well. So that's really interesting. Like I said, I will share the link to this lady, the author of this book, and you can connect with her, and she can find out. She's actually written, like I said, a whole recipe book about, I think it's about 70 pages in total of various recipes, how you can use it. And as I said, the banana, the skin comes in like various colors as well. The other thing is, where does bananas come from? The ones that we normally get here in UK come from Colombia. However, there are other countries which produce bananas, and there's mainly like the African countries in Ghana, Brazil, India, Australia, Cameroon, Ivory Coast, Philippines. We also get bananas in Malaysia and Singapore as well. So I hope you found this video useful. If you have, please give me a like, heart, or care emoji so that I can help this video reach a wider audience, and tag your friends as well if they're interested in knowing more about bananas. So that is all for today. I wish you all well, and I look forward to seeing you on my live again this weekend. Weekend teams are Saturday, Sensational Saturday, and Sunday is Success Sunday. Now remember, Sunday I'm actually sharing my successes throughout my life. So I'm going to be sharing about the next decade of my life, which is the ages of 21 till 30. So I hope you can watch it then. Until then, take care and have a great week. Bye-bye.